Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Phitsanulok. And what we're going to take a look at is Wat Chan Tawan Tok or something like that. Anyway, I'll put it up on the screen. This is a sub-district of Phitsanulok and they are building this right here. Holy cow, it's a massive, massive structure. So I don't know a whole lot about this temple. I just was reading about the new part that they're building, and people have been talking about like since 2015 what it looked like all the way up to now, and they're still constructing it. So it's going to be completely covered in gold, and it is just absolutely massive. So let's walk through here. Let's look at the new construct, and then we'll go over and look at the other parts of the temple. So hopefully this will be pretty cool. This is back here by the crematorium. You have the monk quarters and general halls and stuff like that. And then this is the new part of it. So in 2015, what I was reading about is they said it was painted black at the time. And then in 2020, they started putting it as gold. So you can see here, they're building more of the temple over here. So this will be like a set of stairs that will go into the backside here. So we can actually go inside. It's all in scaffolding right now. But holy smokes, this is just massive. And you can see it sticking above like the houses and everything down here. And it's not too far from the river. The river goes down through here. And then I think Walking Street and stuff like that is just to the south over this way. Okay, so let's go around here and we'll go into it. You can see all through here. They have all the Buddha imagery, all the little details. And that's stamped all over in the concrete, and they use brick on the bottom and then put stucco up, and it's all scaffolding. So you can see those like mythical birds, and I don't know if these will be bells here on the four corners, but it's going to be quite cool. And then they got the scaffolding up here, and they're going to build, they got the concrete piers in, so they'll build a walkway that goes inside of it. And you can actually go inside of here. So we'll go around to the east and we should be able to get into it. So these will be the doors. You can see they got the angels and everything here. And then these will be windows between the doors. Yeah, quite an undertaking here. You can see the guy over here putting the plaster on all those bricks and stuff like that. Big, big job. And what's cool is this little jetty that's right here. This is nice also. So there's some older buildings that are over this way, quite a bit to this temple. And he's cutting tiles and he's doing some plaster work here. And this is around the entrance. So they have all those little birds with the bells and stuff on them. And then over here, they have more of them that they'll put up. But check this out. So they're putting all this little tiny pieces of glass inside of all of that. Wow, what a meticulous job that is. Oh, so this is going to be amazing. So you can see all those little cubbies that they're going to put that in all across there. And it's just little tiny stones. And they'll do it on all of these columns. And these are those things that they'll put up on the gable ends. So the people will come over here and tie the cloth on them. And you can see they put all the little stones in those also. So it'll reflect the sun. Oh, that's fantastic. And then they have another like Buddha over here. We'll go into that jetty here after we go inside of this. Oh, this is quite something here. Yeah, I saw pictures of this on Facebook a long time ago, and I kind of always forgot about coming over here to see it, so here we are today. I like seeing stuff like this. Oh, so they're going to put some brass tiles across there, or some bronze tiles. So those will all turn green and stuff in the weather. This looks like we go in this door right here. So the one door that's open. So this is just absolutely massive inside of here. So it's still concrete floor, concrete ceiling, but they've already finished like these columns and stuff like that. And you can see all those little tiny stones that they put in, all that gold. And they've wrapped them up in plastic to keep people from touching them. And they're going to do it all along the walls. Like you see here, they've already put the plaster forms up. So they'll paint that gold and then they'll put those little stones in it. And you can hear the guys working the saws over there. And they've put the Buddha image up here, and they've put a couple of the murals on the wall already. Yeah, so this is probably 85% completed or so. So in Buddha calendar, this will be done by 2045 probably. And whenever they finish this, they'll start building something new, like always. Oh, this is cool. So let's look at the Buddha here. You can see quite a few people have came over here to pray. And they have all the other images that they'll put around in here. You can see the Thais are posing and everything. Yeah, really nice. And you can buy the little flowers, and then over here is the monk. So you can make the donations and everything like that to the temple. So they've done a styling with the gold and those little white stones all on the pedestal for the Buddha also. So there's all the angels around, and he's wrapped with a red robe. He's holding an alms bowl. He's got the little fan and stuff behind him. Yeah, and people light the candles and leave the flowers. They get the oil and everything here from the monk. And I thought this was murals, but it's just some big posters they have. And these are the small images that they'll put all around on the inside of the hall. So they're wrapped up in plastic right now. And then you can buy the tiles for here, so you can write your name on it, make a donation to the temple that way. Yeah, really nice. Just a humongous building. And there'll be more to it other than this. This is the only part that we're allowed to come over here and access. Okay, so let's go look at that chetty, and then we'll look at a couple of the other buildings, and then we'll call it quits at this temple. So you can see here, here's that massive temple building. Oh, it's just fantastic. And then right next to it is this standing Buddha. You can see he's got the umbrella and everything. The people come over here and pray also. And then this is the temple wall, and there's another little building outside of the temple. It's got the gold roof over there. Okay, so let's stick our head inside this chetty, and then we'll go over and look at the last hall here. So they have like a little moon drop underneath that lotus bud chetty. So there you can see Wat Chan Tawan Tok temple. That's a mouthful, like all the Thai temples are to me. Yeah, really nice. And then here you can see the same styling. There's all the Buddha imagery and stuff like that. Kind of like the little Naga figures there. And then inside will be the main part here. Looks like an old man monk and some other things. So here's all the little shrines. So I was talking to those people there that were right there in front of me. They're from Thani, and they were telling me to go to the temple there in Thani. And I've been to that. That's really, I think it's nicer than this one. This one is just new. So you see the Buddha image here, and then I'll have the old man monk. So people will come and burn the joe sticks and do all of that and stick the gold leaf on it. And then they have some like paintings of the Buddha and stuff like that in here. Yeah, a nice building. Okay, so we'll go over to this little building over here. You can see the tri-gable thing, the three-tiered roof. And over here is the last little building. So they had a little data plate over there that was talking about it. The head abbot here, you can see some more of those little figures that they'll put up on the corners. Anyway, they say he had a vision of building the most beautiful human building ever constructed. He had a vision in 2003, and so they started construction on this temple after that. But it goes back, there used to be another temple nearby here in the old days. It had another name, and a little village around it caught on fire, and there was no water because they were too far from the river to put the fire out. So they found another location for the temple, and they added it over, or they built it over here, and they added the Tam Nok, which like means the west or something like that. And so that's this the reason for this temple over here. Okay, so this is an ordination hall. So you see the Buasima stones, and it doesn't look like it's super old. It looks like it's Bangkok construction, Bangkok era. So let's go inside here and see it. So you see the imagery in the plaster. They got those little things to keep the pigeons off of it. It never works. The pigeons just kind of perch right around them. And so this is the image in here. So they have a place here to make donations and buy the amulets. And a place for the monk. He's not here right now. I saw the monks back over there eating and sitting, so they'll probably come back over here after lunch. Oh, really a nice little hall. It's simple, has the modern murals up here. Has 5 windows on each wall and 2 entryways on the back. So you can see the styling here. So the little image in front has that same like little stone inlay that they've done. So it'll be the theme in that new hall. Well, this one here just has the more traditional little pieces of glass down there. It's a nice image. It's right there, and it's got the little gold sash. And then you can see the murals in here. And then they have some paintings and stuff. All the scenes of the Jataka. And over here, the Buddha underneath the Bodhi tree getting enlightenment. Yeah, really a nice hall. I like these. These are really new, but it doesn't take away from them being beautiful. Yeah, as they get old, they start flaking off and they lose their color. But these, and they have to be touched up probably about once every generation or so. All right, so we saw all the main buildings here on this temple. You can see the window shutters, has the little figures on them. And then they're just red on the inside. You can see the entry doors, holding the sword. So this was 2558. What's this year? 2567. So 9 years ago is when they either remodeled this or painted those. Okay, so one more look here at this massive temple complex. Yeah, it's really cool. There's not a whole lot to see right now, just the inside of this one and those other little buildings, but really cool. I like seeing how these things are constructed. And then the little chetty over there. Yeah, really nice. Worth 15-20 minutes of your time if you're here in Phitsanulok. That'll finish up our video over here at Wat Chan Tawan Tok, or however you say it. This is really, really nice. As you can see, it's just gigantic. I have no idea when it will be completed, but you know, they're making progress every day. Things like this moves on the speed of donations and stuff like that. So the people come here, they donate, and then the temple gets built. And then it's part of the community. Everybody has a tie to it. And it's just kind of cool to see. It's a little part of their culture here in Thailand. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and stick around, and you're notified of other videos that I post. I show you things that I'm interested in. This was interesting to me, so I came over here and saw this. So if you like this kind of stuff, then you're found the right place. And leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. If you've been here or if you know anything about it, let me know also. And I'll put the best description I possibly can, because there's just not a whole lot about it online. I'm sure the Thai forums have a lot of stuff written about it, but not a whole lot in English. So until next time, from over here in Phitsanulok, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.